And what we find in most firms is that when you start a big innovation initiative or effort, the focus is on generating ideas, which is logic, creativity, ideas. We need all kinds of ideas. My argument, though, is that coming up with ideas, like the spark plugs, is one thing. It's a whole different ballgame to build the innovation engine, I told you I like BMW, around the spark plugs in order to make sure that all of those ideas that are being generated actually go somewhere, that they're screened, that they're aligned with strategy, that we reallocate resources behind those ideas, that we launch a portfolio of small-scale experiments, that we bring these things through the innovation pipeline and we commercialize them successfully, and we involve literally everyone across the firm. So how do we build the innovation engine that's going to drive growth and drive strategic renewal? Well, we need a blueprint. If you dumped a bunch of engine components on my front garden and said, go build an engine, I wouldn't know where to start. So I know it's got a gearbox in it, it's got a connecting rod, a piston, and spark plugs and whatever, but I don't really know how to fit all the stuff together. And this has been the case with innovation over the last 2 to 3 decades. We know we need the new values, we need to train people, we need skills, we need to come up with systematic processes for generating insights and ideas, the screening. We know we need all those things, but we really don't know how it fits together. So most of us really don't have a model in our heads of what innovation actually looks like as an enterprise capability. So how can we change that? Well, what we've outlined in the book is a kind of methodology, a blueprint for building that kind of innovation engine. And what we say is that if you want to turn innovation or anything else into an enterprise capability, there are 4 basic components that one needs to look at. The first is leadership and structure, so infrastructure. The second is processes and tools. The third component is people and skills. The fourth is culture and values. Now, what most people tend to do is say, go straight to number 4. We're going to build an innovation culture. We're going to change the culture. Well, any of you that's ever tried to change, a culture at a huge organization will know just how difficult it is to change culture. So my argument is that we need to do the first 3 things. We need to get the leadership commitment, the infrastructure, the processes, the tools, people, skills, the training, get all that stuff going. When we get those 3 cogs moving, the last cog starts to turn.